crashing down to earth in more way than one.
The guy that you'd been chasing didn't turn up this morning. Of course, I got 3 out at Gloucester this week.
I'm preventing fires whilst out on site. That goes up, it takes your whole restaurant with it. More technicians means more vans. Crappy load liner in, it will get binned. Needs a little bit of a touch up there. And find out what problem that creates and how we solve it. I'm Lee. This is Vapor Clean. Let's see behind the cleans. It's Tuesday the 7th of May. Yesterday was a bank holiday. The specialist side of the business was closed. We didn't have any work on then. We try and avoid that on a bank holiday because it's better for the team. Not many customers want it on the bank holiday either, but there are a few, so we do it on occasion, just not this week. We've got a busy week coming up. We've got to cram stuff into 4 days, and we've got new starters and lots of things moving the business forward. So we're going to just jump straight in and get on with the week. So a brutal start to the day and to the week. We finished last week on such an amazing high, and then obviously we've come in this morning and been hit by one thing after another after another.
The guy that we'd been chasing didn't turn up this morning. Of course, I got 3 out at Gloucester this week.
And the air message just trying to
Yeah, I just
want
wanna-
to start.
If she doesn't like our terms and conditions, then I don't want her anyway. It's as simple as that, because everyone is treated the same. It makes no difference if you're out on the road, in the office or whatever else. Which is really disappointing. It is, it's deflating as much as anything. We've made such massive headway the last week, and really thought that this week was going to start on a high, but we've got the knockbacks of reality, I suppose, and other people being at other people's mercies as much as anything else. So, but it is what it is. We're making different headway. We're moving plans around and we're moving forward. Made some good headway today already. Kim, as per usual, being an absolute trooper on the recruitment, moving some things around. And we're going to continue to push forward. We've got the new van is all sorted and ready to collect, so we're going to go and get that in tomorrow morning, and we've made some shuffles around to get everything sign written and repaired and God knows what else, because we've got lots of stuff to do. So the specialist side, absolutely smashing it still, pushing it forward. The contract side is also absolutely smashing in it, but we've just got to pull it all together, which is the juggling act and the joys, really. So we'll get there, we'll push it forward.
So sofa clean, 3-seater and 2-seater. That's pretty much how it is with the cushions here. And then obviously the 2-seater right there. The back. Doesn't look like to be an issue, just needs a refreshing up, and that's about it.
More technicians means more vans, so we're up here this morning picking up the new van, and then we'll take it back, get it sign written. That's all booked in and ready to go as well, so we can get it all sign written, get it all sorted. And yeah, more technicians on the road. Technicians are on the road at the moment. We've got Tom sharing a van because he's very close anyway, so during training it makes no difference. One of the vans is going to come over from the contract side, so we've replaced one of the contract vans with this van, and then that van will come over to a technician because it was a technician van anyway, and then when we bought the new vans they all got sorted out, so yeah, all good. And we're just going to go, I'm going to flip this round. Basically we're going for another one of the similar vans that we've had before, so all good. We've got a number of these vans already. Crappy load liner in that will get binned. It's amazing how much a bit of sign writing can make these vans look so much better. Needs a little bit of a touch up there, but I knew that.
Right there.
It's Thursday morning and I'm heading into the office. Today is going to be definitely a day of two halves. I'm starting in the office this morning. I've got to get some content created and get some bits done in the office, but I'll be finishing off the day out on site. So we went to clean an extractor system a few weeks ago. It's a very high extractor system, very, very tall ducting on the outside, and the fan is located there. We had a tower to access the fan, but it wasn't installed quite correctly. It was dangerous to remove the fan and give it a clean at that point. So we made a plan to revisit, get in there, get some new structuring in place and basically fix it before or make it safe before we can remove the fan and clean the fan. I'm going out on site to help with that today. Because of the dangerous factor, we need to secure the points before we can remove the fan, and the technicians just asked for a little bit of assistance on that. Jordan is actually on annual leave, which is annoying, otherwise I think he would have been able to manage it, but it is what it is. You know, that's the point. We need to make sure we support everyone and get it done. The experience, the training, everything, that's what we need to do. So this is a training exercise as much as anything else for the guys. We give them the training today and they'll be able to work out between them. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it done. A week of two halves kind of sums it up. Obviously you saw at the beginning of the week that it was a rough start to the week. We did had quite a few knocks at the beginning of the week. We've got a couple of clients that, contract customers on the contract side of the business, that have actually decided to terminate their contracts with us. Not through any fault of our own. It is all down to budget cuts and stuff like that. You know, it's actually really challenging at the moment, and I was having a conversation yesterday with a couple of people that are in the industry that were saying the same thing. A few of the forums and groups that I'm part of, when it comes to the certain areas, the different sectors, so you've got like the carpet cleaning, you've got the oven cleaning, you've got the external cleaning, a lot of those people are all saying the same thing. They are really, really quiet at the moment and they're really struggling for work. There's one company that said he's only had 14 jobs since the end of February, which is, I mean, that's all right, he's a sole trader, but that's crazy. I don't know how he would survive that. So we are seeing those effects, yet we've got the other side where actually, as in on the other side, not literally the other side of the business, we're smashing it and we are seeing records. You know, it looks as though I don't have the figures finalised yet, but it looks like April was our best month ever. So we're continually seeing that growing, but it is, so we've just got to keep pushing forward. We've got to take the knocks when they come, try and make sure we're looking after our customers and they see the value in what we're delivering. Sometimes though, when it comes to money, there's not a lot you can do and you have to just wish people all the best of luck. And that's what we're going to have to do in a couple of circumstances, but we're going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to go and get this content made. Keep watching because we're going to bring you the full job as we go over and do that extractor system this afternoon. We are now going sky high on this extractor system clean. It is a difficult one, not to say the least. We've got set up on a few bits and pieces and we're gonna just get stuck straight in. So the first issue we have, I'm gonna switch you round so we're talking about the main issue that we have here is basically the access. You can see we've got the great telehandler provided by Dragon Hire. They work with us on a few different sites, highly recommend them. If you're in the southwest of England or you're in Wales. What is the issue here? It is that stack of ducting there. So we've managed to access the bottom section when we had the scaffolding tower. We couldn't access the fan, which is this black piece here, and we need to access the tall bits up there. The issue is the supporting bracket, which I'll show you in a second, but that bit there isn't bolted to the bit, it's actually on the top. So if we unbolt the fan, we are making that top section very unstable. So we're gonna get up there, we're gonna unbolt it, and we're gonna get it all apart and get it all clean. Whilst myself and Ashley are up there doing that section, because this is gonna be a training exercise as much as it is an actual job for the guys, as I said earlier. Alex is in the kitchen, he's gonna get stuck in with that, so we're just gonna get him set up, get on with that first of all. So we're doing two things at once and we're minimizing disruption to the client. That is what it's all about. We've got to try and get it clean, get it safe, but minimize disruption and therefore minimize the cost for the client as well. So let's get stuck in. Right, so have you got pictures of the hood?
I've got pictures of the hood without with filters in.
Yeah.
So quick
not
airflow,
without.
then take ones without, and then that's it for this side in here.
Where's the switch for the system? Any ideas?
Assuming right here.
So what we'll do is we'll take the airflow test so we know exactly what airflow we've got. We'll take all the filters out, stack them to one side, cover everything up, and then I'll show you how to use the foamer so we can foam everything up. The camera's behind you.
Oh. Sorry, camera.
We'll foam everything up, and then basically me and Ashley will go up and start the fan and get cracking on the fan if you crack on with here basically. I like to work my way in because I don't like getting too greasy if I can help it. So I would always clean like the outside, and I work on a full section. So I'll start there, work my way to that joint on the outside, and then I'll go inside and do the same thing. I always leave filters till last and do filters afterwards. But the foamer is going to speed you up a lot. Honestly, the guys don't use the foamer enough. Don't know why, but they don't. So we'll run through that and it will help a lot. What you want is you want your boards up so everything's covered and you know you're not falling off any of this. Use a step ladder if you want a step ladder as well. and you'll want a bucket of water with a touch of DPO in it, so you can rinse your scour and rinse your cloths as you're going, and you're going to want a ton of cloths. As simple as that, basically.
What costs you got on the filters when we leave them outside?
Filters, again, we'll put them over by the sink, but what we'll do is we'll foam all the filters as we clean them as well. So we'll foam like 3 or 4, scour them down, rinse them out, and they'll be good as gold. All right, but we'll give you a hand with those anyway.
Yep.
All right, all good?
Yeah, all good.
Did you get your airflow?
I did indeed. Still looks like it does the job better than anything else anyway.
Hey.
Still looks like it does the job better than anything else.
Well, it will, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll still do a job. You watch that run off now.
Yep.
So that's what I mean. Like, if you had a bit more of an open kitchen, I'd foam the lot, but it means you've got to kind of clean up a little bit more. And because they've got stuff so tight, you haven't got a clean area to clean up, so it'll take you longer to clean up. So this bit, I would clean by spray bottle and a cloth and scourer. That bit, once you're up there, you can then spray all inside the gully and everything else and make sure you're all good. That needs a board on it, because that's going to bend. Can't stand on that, so that needs a board on top. But are you all right with that if we go outside and crack on with the fan, yeah?
Is that seriously a cloth stuck in that duct?
Yep. So what you got there, what we were talking about is that top bracket isn't bolted, is it?
Yeah.
But those two, look, you can see they are. The only trouble is, and that's why it's sat on that bracket, because it's not going to slide down.
Yeah.
So we actually might not even need to unbolt to drill into that, which will save us a job.
It does.
But obviously I couldn't see over a WhatsApp call previously. So it's tight.
Yeah.
He knows his job.
He does indeed. He took care of me at Egypt Mill, I'll tell you that. You want to go ducts first?
No, let's get this fan undone because I don't want to take too long. If we can get to the fan, like as close to the wall as you can get me.
Yeah, I was only thinking because if we've got to scrape the crap off, it's just going to fall onto the fan afterwards.
It is, but
That being said, as soon as the fan's on it,
if need be, if the fan comes out, then we'll go up.
yeah.
Spot on. Definitely knows his job.
Oh, yeah.
I do. Lovely job.
6 cents for this, isn't it?
Awesome. Right. See, this bit here is the bit that isn't bolted. Just do what you can safely reach, and we'll move this anyway because we want to be that side of it to take it out, and we got to get that side of it to take the back bolts out.
Yeah. We leave those two.
Look at that. Watch your head, your hands, and everything else.
Just a tad more. Let's go and wipe and find them.
That's hard work, that's why.
Alright, well, this one didn't even have a nut.
You should also turn that isolator off. Just don't forget not to turn it back on again.
Don't worry, I have done that once.
I've done it before.
I think we've all done it.
Right,
With,
is that all of them?
Yep, minus
Bar the
those
two that we're leaving in. Right, you hold that then.
How did you even get it in the first place?
This side's quite loose. It looks like that side's quite solid. That should do. Hold that.
Sorry, camera. Right next to you.
That's it. She's coming. So these bits here, that gap through there, when the grease builds up on the outside, it touches, it binds, and then it puts
Stress on
friction and stress on the actual motor of the fan, and that's when they burn out. I think we're done, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's moving quite free, isn't it? There's
Yeah.
no. I always go by listen. If you can hear a ting, it's going to sound 10 times worse when you turn it on.
Yeah.
But I can't hear anything. So, what do we reckon? Are we going up or are we doing that? What's?
Oh, hold on. We're going up.
Is it easier for you if we do the bottom one first?
Maybe. Try and get it on and off.
If you can get us there.
Yeah. But if not, we've got a ladder.
Yeah, I did say we can do it by ladder if need
Yeah.
be. We'll do it by ladder if it's easier.
So I can easily do that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well just...
Come down, that's one all the way up.
All the way up.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So close to it.
Yeah. We'll do it by a ladder. If you can get us up to the hatch, we'll be all right. He doesn't like to give in, does he?
No,
Yeah, don't drop that.
Oh,
I've already got to replace one phone today. Stephen's lost his, isn't he?
yeah. Well, this is my personal one.
Definitely don't lose that.
Yeah. Well, since we haven't bolted it in, I can take a picture afterwards.
Yeah. We've got the picture. We've got to put it away, yeah. Don't worry, just go up to there, you'll be good. Don't worry. Just watch that on that side, is he clear?
Didn't know there was flowers up there.
Go up. The worst is when those plastic cap handles break. Have you had that yet?
No, thankfully not. What I've had is where it's greased up so much in between there, it's a nightmare to get off.
Yeah, like that one's going to be. I think that wire's broken, by the way. Daddy.
Alright, we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Don't take it right off.
Oh,
You take it right off, the springs will come out and that'll fall straight down through there.
that's why I was going to catch everything one by one.
Fuck that. What are you after? Will it release if you literally hit the handle? Is that what you were hitting?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
just here.
No, hit the handle. That's it. There you go. It's out.
Alright, never actually knew that.
Yeah, always hit the handle. That's clean. Not bad anyway.
That is supposed to come with that.
Yeah, that's the seal from round the thing. Not that it really matters too much. Here we go. All right.
Jimmy scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, go on, right. Don't worry about me, it's fine.
That was-
I'm not.
Because that was hanging off my trousers and I didn't
I know.
feel that go off. Happy?
Yeah, that's good. All good.
That one came out a lot nicer. Late start, late finish, especially this late.
Yeah.
Well, 12 o'clock. It's like I'm just sat at home waiting, not really doing anything. So I
Yeah.
know if I get too invested in something, I'm like, oh shit, I should have been left like 15 minutes ago or whatever.
Do you want to give Alex a hand inside, and once this chap's gone, I'll get the ladder out and I'll start on that section.
Fair enough, yeah.
All right.
You don't need anything.
Thanks very much, mate. Ta-da. Is that yours? So fan and top riser's done. We've been here about 3 hours now. Couldn't actually access the bottom section of duct. Where am I? Over here. Couldn't actually access that bottom section of duct with the telehandler because it's so tight in this alleyway. It's getting really close to there. And he'd have to put the boom right up, which means it would touch that to then come back down, which the driver said is not really safe. He's worried about hitting something, and he could drive it. I'll give him that. He could turn it inside out. Very, very good manoeuvrement with it. So we couldn't get that, so I'm just going to do that off of a ladder. I don't mind doing that one off of a ladder. So we're going to get up there now. I'm expecting a lot of build-up in that section, so I'll show you in a second. This is thick grease and oil, which is basically flammable as hell. That goes up, it takes your whole restaurant with it. And in a setting like this, probably half of the block as well. So look at that. Look at that. And there we have it. So that's all been nicely cleaned out. Got all the thick stuff out and then scraped it all out to get it nice and safe. This bit here, this here is actually a gully. So what happens, or a drip section. So on some modern systems, they're actually left open like that. So when the rain comes in from the top, it comes down, sits in that, and then drips straight out down to the floor, which it can be a good idea, but also if you've got a lot of loose grease, obviously it can run out, as you've seen there, and then you get a mess on the floor as well. So in this scenario, it's not great, but it is what it is. It's how it's designed. And there we go. We'll go inside and see how the guys are getting on inside. How are we getting on in here? Well, I'm done on that bottom section.
Sweet. We've literally just got this gully, the outer bit of this section.
Yeah, for the filters. I'll have to pop a couple of these up.
Take a photo from down that
Cleaner.
I've done everything on that.
Yeah, it's just a picture of the gully.
So there we have it, all done. Ducting outside right the way through, fan removed, fully cleaned, canopy fully cleaned, and all the ducting right the way through. The system is now safe, fully cleaned, and can be certified. And I'm done for the day. Friday morning in the office, and we've got a busy, busy day ahead. I've got some content creation to finish off because we still don't have anyone in that role. Hopefully they will be starting soon. So I've got to finish off some of the content creation, get that all scheduled up. And then I've got some bits and pieces for myself to sort out. We've got some more interviews today going on. It's basically go, 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 go. We've got Ashley and Matt, the contracts manager and deputy contracts manager, out on some site visits today, getting some things straight. And I've got to prepare for the big proposal next week for the external cleaning tender. There's lots and lots going on. A lot of it is just pushing us forward. So let's get on with this day. Okay, so I'm struggling a little bit. We want to keep pushing our YouTube channel, we want to keep growing our subscribers, and we want to be giving people what they want to see. So drop it in the comments, give me a little bit of help, let me know what you want to see. What's going to make you subscribe? What's going to make you keep watching? How much do you like these Behind the Clean series? I don't know if we're on the verge of letting go of Behind the Cleans. Let me know if you want me to save it. Well, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. We will be back again next week giving you the behind the scenes look. So please do click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and we will see you next week behind the cleans.